What's up, YouTube? Derby Welder here. So, it's kind of a sad day. Old blue truck's in pieces right now. So, over here, we go over here. The blue truck's in pieces and the Champion Elite really can't be moved. Boom, 145 sitting in the back at old 89, ready to go. So, don't have any work on this Monday, so I'm going to try to get my transfer case put back in. I'll show y'all something I learned. You know, I think it's probably passing along. Probably something I should have known, but kind of find out I didn't. So here we go. So right here, here's our transfer case, and this is the tail that comes off the back of the transmission. Now, y'all might be wondering, why in the hell is the tail sitting off out here when that should be attached to the transmission? Well, when I took the transfer case off, I took it off at the tail instead of right here, being stupid. And because I took it apart like that, to get the shifter out, I had to cut it. And then I got it out and saw the bolts, and I was like, oh, well, oops. So, get ready to reinstall the tail. So the tail, I just cleaned up with some El Cheapo brake parts cleaner from Walmart, and I cleaned up the back of the transmission here. There we go, up under here. You can see the back of the NP435 here. So that's the transmission. So the reason we took all this apart was it needed a new clutch, or so we thought. What actually happened was it was basically everything was worn down a little bit. All my linkage was worn out, my flywheel was worn out, and my clutch was somewhat worn out. So, and I was missing a return spring. So, I just went through and replaced everything. So, got a new flywheel, new clutch plate, new return spring, new throwout bearing, new rear main seal, a new pilot bearing, and all that fun shit. So, you might be wondering what this is. This is on here because when I had the shifter out, this rear, the rear drive shaft, or the output shaft, like to slide out, and then we have to push it back in, and then as we work, it's slide its way back out again, because the tail has a spot to retain it, and there was nothing retaining it, because, you know, I was stupid. So guys, take your transmissions apart the right way, or you're gonna deal with this. So what happened when it slid back, it actually grabbed second and third gear and engaged both second and third gear at the same time. I think second and third. So then I had to take the top off the transmission, slide the gears inside back where they were supposed to be, and then put the gears back in the right place, the shifter forks in the right place on there. Then carefully drop it back in. And you have to make sure you drop the shifter assembly back with the shifter forks in place on the exact spots. Because if you don't, you'll be missing a gear or two. And you'll be there for hours like, what the hell is wrong? And then you realize, oh wait. So what it has is there's a C that basically slips onto, not front or back, onto second and third. Slide it back, and no, third and fourth, like this. I kept getting it on the wrong side, and it kept jiggle. I'm like, what the heck? I have reverse first and second. Where's third and fourth? So yeah, transmissions, they're fun. So the gaskets here were absolute garbage. So I'm gonna clean these surfaces up, and I'm gonna actually use some new RTV to clean it up, to, you know, make new gaskets, because all this leaked. You can see where it all leaked everywhere. So all this, I'm gonna put RTV up here, and before you use RTV, you always clean it with brake cleaner and get it as clean as you can. Oil will mess up RTV. If the RTV is not cured, oil screws up the curing process. So it has to be perfectly dry, or as close as humanly possible to making it perfectly dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get some RTV, and I'm going to run it along here, and then just stick it up there. So guys, after digging out all the crap out of here, I finally am able to do this. I'm going to try to do this one-handed and show y'all the Derby way. It's always a Derby way. So Just neatly, that whole area, I want to take some off. You don't want to put too much. Whoop, hit an air bubble. Hit an air bubble, work it back up. There we go, kind of reconnect. It's like tying in welds. And around. And it's a little thin right here. Add a little bit more. There we go. Now, it's like that because I'm autistic. I like to go around it, kind of flatten it out, almost like I'm making a gasket for it. There we go. Almost like it is a gasket. Try to keep it out of your fitting areas. We don't want to get any these little grooves like I just did. Dang it. Good thing is it's kind of oily down there, so it just wipes right out. But yeah, and then you let it sit for 15-30 minutes like this. Then you put it in place and then hand tighten. And so I decided while I was here, I would RTV the transfer case too, where the back end of the tail goes into a transfer case. So while we're waiting, I don't know if y'all noticed, this is my homemade transmission lift. My homemade transmission lift slash transfer case lift slash platform jack is what I'm calling it, because that's basically what it is. It's a platform on top of a floor jack. So yeah, that's just 2 pieces of 1/4 inch flat bar welded onto it. Nothing special. So yeah, and since we hit 1,000 subscribers, guys, all my videos have been monetized and I can make money. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to see if I can actually make a couple dollars on all this YouTube headache and heartache, you know. But yeah, looking forward to that, seeing if I can make a couple dollars on this stuff. Alright, so this part should be pretty easy. We're gonna find out here in just a second. Ow. So I have a little metal door sat down, so my jack and everything actually has a spot to slide around. Come on, stay upright. There we go. My jack and everything is slide around like it's supposed to. Hope everybody can see what's going on. So, get all the gritty, dirty stuff off my hand. Gonna slide my hobo tool out of the way. And this, oh, is way heavier than I thought it would be. Oh my God. That sumbitch is heavy. Wow. Probably should not set it on a drive shaft like that, but I'm doing it anyway. Lots of fun. Hey Perry, what's up? I'm putting it back together the right way. I'm putting the tail back on the transmission. So we're putting it back together the right way. It'll make putting the transfer case on way easier. Ah. There we go. I gotta let this sit for about 15 minutes. I got RTV on it.
Well, you're nicer than me. I wouldn't let the shit sit. I just fucking jam shit.
Jam it up there. Slam! Ratchet it down.
Shit on and call that shit done.
It good enough. Cleaned out with brake cleaner. It'll stick, right?
Hell yeah. Spread off brake cleaner, dry it off, slap some glue on that, put it together, call it close enough.
Shit. I like to give it just a little bit of time. That way it's kind of spongy. Put it together. Yeah, should make installing transfer case easier.
It doesn't come out all in one piece.
What, the transmission and the tail?
Yeah, the transmission.
They're all separate pieces.
Well, I know they're all separate pieces.
It could have came out all as one piece. All right. And we'll just let that dry. There it is. Transfer case is back in. Everything like that. Now I gotta get the damn bar that goes underneath all of this, the support bar, I guess, whatever the hell you call it. Probably got a technical name. I don't know. Bar that goes across, it connects to the bottom of the neck of the neck of the transmission right there. See that plate with the 2 holes in it. It connects down here to these support struts, which you're probably supposed to take these out, then slide the bar in there, but I figured, you know, why not do it the hard way instead, right? Because that's just how I do things sometimes. So, yeah, that's the next thing, is slide that in. Hammer. Hammer. Let's make this work. Hey! What do y'all know? It worked. And we're back in. Ah, sweet. Bolt holes line back up too. Hallelujah. Alright, that's that. Alright, there's an easy way. Get your gear oil in here. Pull the shifter out. Pop the cap, the top cork down there. And fill her up. And before you know it, there'll be oil coming outside this thing. This sticky needs a second. It may need the whole thing. There you go on this one greedy transmission. Come on. There you go. Alright, guess I'm going to have to find more gear oil. Alright guys, just use the old Champion Elite here to weld the shifter stick back on after I cut it. This was not ideal, guys. Don't go cutting your shifter sticks. But the cool thing is it's in a better spot now. Oh yeah, look at that. 4-wheel low. Yeah. 4-wheel low. Neutral. Too high. Right there. Perfect. So I was able to actually put it in a little bit better spot. But yeah, that's done. And I also filled up transfer case. That one, guys. To sum this up, lessons learned. If you have this plate right here, I hope most trucks do, take this plate out when you're going to be maintaining and servicing the transmission or transfer case. It'll make life a lot easier. Then you will not have to cut your shifter sticks. Okay, even though I take the advantage of the fact that, hey, I'm able to reposition it where I want now. And also, the neck. If you have the neck, take transfer case off, then the neck, then the transmission, or the whatever that thing's called, tail, neck, tail neck spacer, whatever it's called. Take it off in that order. It'll make your life a lot easier. All right. So here it is, guys, all put back together. And I got way more clutch room now than I had before, you know. I just start letting up from the floor and it immediately catches now. Right there, look at that. I mean, wow. This is nice as all get out. I hear that damn exhaust leak. It's gonna drive me nuts. Stop it. Fire station here. Woo! Get these Fords make some sharp U-turns for their size.